This is published by Time Magazine. Just come out this morning. A pill to prevent COVID-19 shows promise from a late-stage study on the new drug is encouraging. Yeah, a pill. Most people, which you know who most people are, have accepted you'll probably get COVID for a few days. The potential of a new study on a drug made by a Japanese pharmaceutical company. A scientific conference in San Francisco, researchers reported that their drug helped prevent people who were exposed to SARS-CoV-2 from testing positive for the disease. There is currently no drug approved to prevent COVID-19, but this new drug is already approved in Japan as a treatment for the 19. It reduces hospitalizations among people at risk of complications for the less vulnerable. It cuts down on the number of days they're sick with symptoms. U.S. Drug and Food Administration is considering the drug for fast-track approval as a way to prevent the COVID. Based on this latest study presented at the conference, the study has not been yet published in a peer-reviewed journal. Researchers studied more than 2,300 people aged 12 and older who didn't have COVID but lived with someone who had tested positive at the time of the study. They were then randomly assigned to receive either this new drug or placebo pills for 5 days. Everyone in the study began taking their pills once a day within 3 days of when their housemate first reported symptoms of COVID. Among those who took this new drug, about 3% ended up developing through COVID, compared to 9% of those taking placebo. It turned out that about 10% of the household members of the person who initially tested positive also were positive, even if they didn't experience symptoms and didn't realize they were positive, which highlights how transmittable the virus can be and how important it is to protect people from getting the infection. The results mean that the drug lowered the risk of getting COVID by 67%. I'm just reading the published statement here. The point is they're going to come out with this pill. The idea of using an antiviral treatment to protect people at high risk of infection isn't new. The popular flu treatment, or Tamiflu, is around 84% effective at protecting people from getting the flu when someone else is in their house that has it. But when scientists studied an antiviral treatment for COVID-19, such as Paxlovid, they didn't find the same preventative benefits. This study is the first where this strategy to prevent COVID was documented to succeed. Finding a way to prevent COVID is critical, especially for older adults, immunocompromised people, and others who are at high risk of developing complications. In the study, people in this category who were taking the drug reduced their risk of getting COVID by 76%. Avoiding infection also allows people to sidestep complications such as long COVID, for which there are no treatments. Because this new drug works by blocking the virus' ability to make more copies of itself, it makes sense that it can both treat and prevent disease, depending on when people take it. The dose for treating COVID is the same as the dose used in the study to prevent disease. If people take this new drug early within 3 days of being closely exposed to someone with the virus, then the drug can effectively hamper SARS-CoV enough to prevent it from infecting too many cells. If people take it after they have been infected, the drug can help to reduce the amount of virus the immune system has to manage and can lower the chances of severe disease. This is really, to my knowledge, the first documentation that one could use an oral antiviral for prevention of COV. Yeah, I saw another channel here on YouTube made this statement a couple months ago that they were coming out with a pill. Thank you for watching, and please hit that thumbs up, y'all.